Here's what stood out during the 49ers' 15th practice of training camp. As has been the case throughout camp, Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance had very similar practices on Tuesday. Garoppolo would complete 13 of his 19 pass attempts, wrapping up his day on a high note with a deep touchdown throw to Brandon Ayuk to finish a 70-yard drive. On a play like a carbon copy to Trey Lance's throw on Saturday night, Garoppolo would roll to his left after a play fake and throw back across the field to Ayuk, who would make a leaping grab in the back of the end zone. The touchdown throw was a second-long connection between Garoppolo and Ayuk on the day. On his second throw of practice, Garoppolo would find the second-year receiver on a deep corner route down the left sideline to beat the coverage of Jason Verrett. It wasn't all smooth sailing for Garoppolo. The veteran would follow up that first deep completion to Ayuk with an interception that hit Fred Warner in the chest while throwing over the middle with a good deal of pressure in his face. This type of turnover is Garoppolo's Achilles heel and was his 9th of this training camp. Trey Lance finished his day 9 of 15 with one drop from Richie James on a beautiful throw along the right sideline that hit the wide receiver between the numbers. The best throw from Lance, though, on the day may have been his first. On the play, Lance had a nice play fake, looked to his right, and had his choice of George Kittle on a 12-yard out or Travis Benjamin on a deep corner, and Lance hit Benjamin in stride for the big gain. Lance had his turn to move the offense down the field in the final session of practice in the same scenario that Garoppolo had. After a mixture of Lance using his legs to scramble, a pair of nice carries by JaMycal Hasty, and a completion of left flat to tight end Michael Pruitt, Lance found himself facing 1st and 10 on the defense's 34-yard line. On the play, Lance will roll to his right after a play fake and throw late to wide receiver Juwan Jennings, who was wide open on a deep corner route. The tardy throw would hang up in the air just long enough for Talanoa Hufanga to make a play on the ball, resulting in an incompletion. After that play, the 49ers would call practice, and we wouldn't get to see how that drive would have completed. Defensive pressure. The 49ers defensive line made life very tough on both of the quarterbacks, especially during the early portion of team drills. Time after time, Garoppolo would find himself with offensive linemen pushed back into his lap. Rookie Jalen Moore took all of the reps with the first unit in place of Trent Williams and struggled early on. On one play, defensive Arden Key would run over Moore and force Garoppolo to throw early, resulting in that interception mentioned earlier to Fred Warner. Eventually, Moore would find his footing and held up well throughout the second team session, including a number of reps against Samson Ebukam. Michael Kendricks. The veteran linebacker signed with the 49ers yesterday and took part in a second practice with the team today. Kendricks looks to be in good shape, making a nice play on Wayne Gallman to stop the running back in the left flat for no gain on an outside screen from Trey Lance. Kendricks would also get a few snaps with the starting defense and is working as a Sam linebacker for the time being. Fred Warner. Mentioned this one already, but the 49ers All-Pro linebacker intercepted Jimmy Garoppolo. This was his second time in as many days that he's been able to pick off Garoppolo. He looks primed for another terrific season. Wayne Gallman. Getting more reps through the absence of Elijah Mitchell, Gallman made the most of the opportunities. He had a couple of really nice cuts and showed explosion as he turned upfield on a couple of outside run plays. JaMycal Hasty. The second-year back continues to impress. Hasty had a big gain on a zone run to his left for his first carry of the day, and then gained 15 yards on 2 carries to help the second-team offense flip the field during their move the ball period. Dante Johnson. The veteran played with the starting unit in place of Emmanuel Mosley, who was out. Michael Pruitt. The free agent acquisition from Tennessee would make his first reception since returning yesterday after missing the majority of training camp with an ankle injury. Trey Lance would hit Pruitt in the left flat while rolling to his left. As far as injuries, Emmanuel Mosley was out today with a hamstring, and Trent Williams had knee swelling, so both were held out of practice. It was unclear if the knee injury for Williams was suffered when he banged it before limping off the field during yesterday's practice.